Amateur team ban.
Welcome everyone back once again to Amateur Dota 2 League Season 7 North American entry level semi-finals. Today we have a game between Friendship, Gulag and Team Welfare. This is a best of 3. This is game 2. Friendship, Gulag take game 1 in the most unconventional fashion ever. If you're watching that game was one hell of a game to watch. Friendship, Gulag was Team Welfare had control of the whole game and they lost one fight, and one fight was all it takes for Friendship Gulag to go in, take the T3. They actually already took the T3 and they just went in for the T4 straight away, not even taking the racks, just going for the T4 and ending the game instantly.
10 seconds remaining.
So now we are back for game 2. They will go with a pretty standard ban. Oh, okay, that is not so much a standard ban. So Friendship Gulag will ban up the Lashrak and the Bristleback. Team Welfare will go with a Silencer, which is pretty common, I guess. Not the most uncommon ban, but still.
5 seconds remaining.
We're having now a second ban right here, and Undying will be that ban, and Friendship Gulag will go ahead and pick up a Queen of Pain. So it's been a while since we see the Queen of Pain make it past the first banning phase. It's almost one of those decisions, especially when you don't have the first pick. You see your opponent ban up the Lashrak and you ban up the Silencer, and then once you see the Bristleback ban, you have a decision. You have a decision of either banning up the Queen of Pain or the Undying.
Radiant team pick.
You see the follow-up ban on the Queen of Pain, you will likely just ban out the Undying, or if the Undying, you'll likely just ban out the Queen of Pain because you know where the first picker is going towards. But banning out the Silencer makes it even easier for the Queen of Pain, of course. And now we will go ahead and see a Lion being picked up by Team Welfare.
10 seconds.
So the first game was actually a very close game. Even though Team Welfare was in the lead, they had control over the map more or less. They were in the lead, but they weren't like a crazy lead where it was just impossible to throw. They didn't have a lead there. They could just right click and win the fight kind of thing. But Team Friendship Gulag did a very good job just keeping their composures. They had several very good team fights, but they still lost. They still lost the team fights. They started out really good, getting RPs on 3, getting ZX Toms on 3, but they just weren't able to burst. And I think several key issues was of course the finally 7x7 was able to pick up the Aghanim Scepter, and that really changed a lot. The Aghanim Scepter trapping Kiko in it in the final fight. She wasn't able to BKB, she wasn't able to Mantle Style, she just really wasn't able to do much, and she was burst down very quickly. And when she came back up top, she was caught again by Mufasa, and that was a very good play as well. And another part of that fight was definitely when Mr. Sinister was caught in the Roshan pit. I felt that Team Welfare took a little bit too long to decide that they wanted to save Mr. Sinister. I think they decided that, oh, let's just leave him there, he's dead. And then halfway through they realized, oh, he's not actually dying, he's living for a really long time, let's go help him. And then that was the mistake. If you wanted to leave him, you should have just left him. If you want to help him, you should have just helped him straight away. And that hesitation allowed them to just kill Mr. Sinister before the fight could actually break out, and it became a 4v5 from there, and that really turned out very badly for Team Welfare, and that cost them the game actually. Anyway, we're back to this game. That game is over, and we shouldn't dwell too much on things that are already over. We are now back in game 2 anyway, and Team Welfare will pick up the second pick of Invoker. Friendship Gulag will continue to pick up the Disruptor. One very interesting star that 7x7 play actually, he does not skill the Thunder Strike, and I'm not a fan of that. I personally sometimes when I'm playing solo rank, I usually max up the Thunder Strike. And 1 level into glimpse, 1 level into kinetic field. I don't max up the kinetic field until very late in the game because I only focus on killing. I don't really care about my teammates because that's what solo ranks are about. But in team ranks, I usually max out glimpse, but I put 1 point into Thunderstrike. I do know it's not exactly one of like the best skills in fights. I actually usually level 1 the glimpse based on conditions, but sometimes I level 1 the Thunderstrike and I don't level it up ever again until really late game, like level 11 or something like that. Mainly because it gives vision. If you're able to Thunderstrike on someone and he blinks or just has a skill to blink away like an anti-mage or something, the glimpse can pull him back because you have vision. Usually the only problem is that you have a ridiculous range, but you don't have vision. Like for example, a Storm Spirit in the last game, you could have dropped a Thunderstrike on him and there was no way he's going to run out of your vision. You're going to be able to just glimpse him back into a Static Storm or something like that. We're continuing to the ban. We'll have Patch and Phantom Lancer being banned out by Team Welfare, and on the other side we have Spirit Breaker and Bloodseeker being banned out as well. So we will go into the second pick, the first pick after the 4 bans.
Reserve time.
This is a key pick, and they will go with a Warlock. So we're very team fight orientated. Not too affected by the Disruptor, of course. Once he drops Chaotic Offering, he technically doesn't really matter anymore. If you silence me, if you kill me, who cares? My golems are already on the ground, sort of thing. We'll see how Friendship Gulag reacts to this pick. And they will go ahead and pick up a hard carry in the form of Spectre. Not the conventional kind of carry. PL is being banned out. Spectre is probably a second choice anyways. Spectre, of course, one of those heroes that scales really well mid to late game, but she really needs item to actually start doing. She usually, if you want to start fighting early, you need to go for a diffuser. Unlike the Phantom Lancer, who has Spirit Lance to slow and do a significant amount of damage, Spectral Dagger doesn't actually do that much. And of course, Phantom Lancer has Doppelganger to run as well, and what you have is still Spectral Dagger, like the same skill in general. So Phantom Lancer definitely the preferred hero, but being banned out so much, we do see Anti-Mage and Spectre being picked up instead most of the time. And that's a very unique pick. A Slada has been picked up by Team Welfare, so that's likely their offlaner. And I'm interested to see whether they're going to for the Warlock carry style. It does work out sometimes, especially in the current lineup.
Radiant team ban.
Centaur Warrunner has been picked up as their offlaner, so 3 cores have already been revealed. They're still lacking one last support. So Centaur Warrunner. Not too sure whether we'll see Mufasa on the Centaur Warrunner this time. And then we have Spectre. Chinchilla on the Spectre. Disruptor. 7x7 again, Relicat on the Queen of Pain. So they may switch it out a little bit. They will have banned out the Night Stalker, interestingly. They do notice Friendship Gulag runs the support Night Stalker very well. Surprisingly well. And they want to ban that out. They want to make sure they don't have to deal with that again. And the silence, of course, is really annoying for the Invoker. And pretty annoying for Warlock and so on as well.
Reserve time.
We'll go up with a final ban of the Darkseer, and that really makes sense. That's a very good ban right there. I was phasing out a little bit, but the Darkseer ban is really good. The Darkseer ban, of course, you can pull everyone into a Slada stun, you can pull everyone into a Chaotic Offering, and that would be very disastrous. That's not something you want to fight in, and that's not how you want to start a fight or even end a fight.
10
for
seconds
Friendship
remaining.
Gulag, so they do ban out the ducks here.
5 seconds remaining.
Phantom
And they
Assassin.
will go ahead and pick up a Phantom
Dire team
Assassin
pick.
as their core carry. Pretty okay pick. I'm not too favorable about it. I don't know too much, but I think there's a lot of magic damage for the PA to deal with. Maybe a little bit too
10
much.
seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
I'm not sure about this. Pros and cons actually, I
Reserve
guess.
time.
So it's pros and cons and everything. Oh wow, they will go for a final pick of an Abaddon, so and they support Abaddon. Milgard will be picking up. Friendship Gulag seems to love this sort of very semi-carry based supports where you can just farm up into a damage dealer as well late game. And then a 5th position 7x7. And that's the position I play. I know the pain. It's pretty emo because you usually just try to do your best and
Prepare for battle.
you don't actually play a role in most of the things. Actually, I personally feel the 4th and 5th position supports play the biggest role, especially when the heroes like Disruptor and all this kind of heroes and Enigma, they play the biggest role, but they don't get the most credits out of it, especially in pub games. We do see professional casters know how to value and point out the contribution of supports much more. But usually in pub games, the carries always thinks the other one doing everything. And we do have Mr. Sinister coming up with the ward. And he will run into Milgard very quickly. I think they do spot each other. He is not able to drop the ward. He's just going to sprint away. He's going to drop the ward defensively instead of blocking the creep camp. And Mufasa with a ward as well. So it looks like it will be one piece probably. I don't think they have enough stuns actually. I think Mufasa can actually try to be an annoyance about this. But he's not going to do it.
The battle
To Glow is
begins.
going to pick up the bounty rune, and up top
Well,
Queen of
should
Pain
play
will be the
that
one
easier.
picking that one up. 7x7 drops a very offensive ward right here for Radicat, and he will rotate back top. And Milgard right here as well, and I think his Mr. Sinister is probably gonna have a pretty bad day up here. Chinchilla is probably gonna have an easy lane, and hopefully he does get what he needs. And Radicat is going to be able to pretty aggressive, just throws out the Shadow Strike but takes 2 hits from the tower though. He drops a little bit too deep right there. It's a pretty similar situation. He's going to force out the
Denied.
tango from both sides very likely. And first creep goes the way of Radicat. Though their level is probably about the same right now. Oh actually, oh okay, the bounty rune, so she has a slight lead because of the bounty rune. Not anymore actually. It's being even out. It's pretty easily even out as well. And he has skilled return, so he's going to be able to just be a little bit annoying to Caesar. And our bottom Geo is going to pull this lane. This is doing pretty okay thus far. Farm is seemingly pretty good for PA. Surprisingly, Chinchilla is not doing that well. But of course, Sinister is being zoned out. He's not even level 2 right now. He hasn't even get past halfway level 2. And Santa Warren is like a full level 2 already. So even though Chinchilla isn't getting that much experience, Mr. Sinister is Chinchilla isn't getting that much farm. Sinister is actually getting zoned out really badly and do not want to get hit right there.
Haste.
Milgard probably has not revealed that he did not skill the slow. The chilling curse of Avernus, that would have been the more disastrous thing to give away. And now Sinister gets into a dangerous position, gets forced away again. Once again, that hit gives it away that he does not have the shield of Avernus, but he does have the Orb of Venom though. 7x7 is actually no longer there. Sinister once again coming in to just try to take a little bit of experience. Not even gonna get anything. Actually, he does get one creep right there. The down bottom, they dive the tower, but Go is in danger. He may go down. Oh, they do manage to pull the aggro away from him.
Dire's
First
bottom
blood
tower
is
under
taken,
attack.
but similarly, Centaur 1 is already level 3. Sada is still stuck with level 1. I must say the lane control is actually doing a really good job. Even without pulls, they are managing to keep Mr. Sinister at bay. And they are starting to deny like way beyond, way before. And finally gets his level 2. We'll get another deny right there. And I'm not too sure where Chinchilla was going with that. He's level 3, he's not going to get any skills. He does try to trap Mr. Sinister right here. He does have a glimpse as well, but Swift Sprint is going to be used. And he's just going to be able to get away from that. Just force him away, but he's still within experience range right now. Chinchilla catching up with the farm actually from the PA, but PA does have 1 kill to her name right now. And it's even the first blood. Was it her kill? No, Warlock was the one to kill actually. And they do manage to get that catapult to Chinchilla, usually one of the hardest and most annoying things to last hit. Double damage. That could be the turning case for Ready Cry. Looks like they're gonna both go for it. I don't think Kiko wants to go for this. The double damage is picked up. This could be bad for Kiko actually. The double damage is now available. Tornado being thrown up and now EMP being thrown up, but it really doesn't matter. He doesn't have mana anyway. She's gonna bottle up. Spectre gets a kill on Slada up top, and the TP comes in from Joe. And Spectre's trying to run away, heals himself up. Kiko's still alive. Chinchilla is actually going to come back in to try to get that kill, and 7x7 will be the one that gets a kill. And Hugh's being dropped on Chinchilla. I think she's dead. He's probably dead unless he's able to Spectre Dagger away. Oh, he does. He is able to Spectre Dagger away. And now Radicat comes in from behind trying to finish off Caesar. The stun comes up on Milgard. He is coming out back alive, not able to finish that off. And Radicry very low. Blink is available. And Caesar gets really low. I'm not sure Chinchilla is whether she's able. Oh, 7x7 overdive right there. He does die. Chinchilla is still alive. He's still stuck though. This is a very funny situation. He is very far away from having any experience either. Funnily, she's actually purchased a Tango. Oh, she's gonna walk into a creep. She may still die here. I think she's probably dead. Yeah, she's dead. There's no way she's getting out of this. She's dead for sure. And the Hex comes in. Probably an Earth Spike to follow as well. And wow, seriously? I can't believe he actually took that much effort to kill the Spectre. And actually put the Invoker off the lane as well. And in general, I think in favor of team welfare. Surprisingly, Spectre had high net worth, I guess. But they did manage to keep the Spectre off for a pretty long time. So the Bounty Rune is being picked up, and Invisibility Rune available down bottom though. Does the Invoker actually need the rune? No. And now Joe with an Invisibility Rune is coming in on Mustafa. But I don't think 2 of them only is sufficient to just burst this guy down. Probably need another 1 or 2 heroes to come in. This Centaur Warrunner after all, and he does have Stampede as well. Slada with 3 kills does manage to catch back up a lot actually. He's level 5. Mufasa was level 3 when he wasn't even level 2. And now he's 6 and 5, doing pretty okay. And now the slow coming up on Sinister. Needs to get a stun off. The stuns only connects on... And the glimpse comes in now and he's being slowed up once again and he does get finished off. I was about to say the stun connects on the most important person, 7x7, not being able to glimpse him back, but he, as we have seen, he does manage to glimpse that coming. This time he does have one lever in Thunder Strike. It's pretty cute. I'm not too sure whether he was listening to my cast during the drafting phase, which is why he skilled the Thunder. So I hope not. It would be pretty funny, but that's the way I play it. Anyway, they do get the top tower this time. It would be pretty funny. I think a lot of games I've cast, Radiant's actually the team winning, and they did say Radiant has an unproportional. Currently, the map is in favor of the Radiant. Playstyle in general. Radiant is winning an insane amount of games so far. As if Mr. Sinister isn't already having a bad time, they managed to pull that away, and now Kiko is being trapped right here. They do manage to finish off the Abaddon, but the Shadow Strike will connect on Kiko. He is a Quaswex. He is a Quaswex Invoker though, so he will be able to walk away from that with a lot of attack, with a lot of movement speed. Trying to get their level 6 right now. Sinister not available for level 6 yet. Spectre I think did not pick up level 6, or maybe not level 6. He is going to be level 6 very soon. Abaddon a little bit far behind. Disruptor also a little bit far behind. No, still level 4. Need to be involved with a little bit more kill. TP coming in from the Invoker. And up top, we may see an engagement now on Chinchilla. Joe diving really deep right there. Spectral Dagger being thrown, Stampede being used as well. They now stand up on Gulag. Not being able, oh, he is able to blink out of it. So the glimpse is available though. So the glimpse does pull him back, but that's about all he's gonna do. The chaotic offering is being used. And now Amphiber trying to slow Mufasa down, and Mufasa may actually go down. Dagger being choked for, he does blink, and a very lucky crit right there from Turnglow to get that kill. Though I still think Mufasa is probably not going to be able to get away from that. He's very likely going to die anyway. And it looks like Chinchilla is going straight for Radiance.
Dire's structures are fortified.
Roku picks up a regeneration rune, steals it away from the Rally Cat, and bounty rune being picked up by Caesar down bottom as well. And the bottom tower will go down, so it is 1-for-1 tower thus far. And a TP now coming in. They do engage on the Spectre Chinchilla. They're trying to get that kill, get him really low. They do manage to get that kill, however, Mr. Sinister gets trapped up, and two supports are not going to be able to do much in this situation. Very key kill right there on the top player, or is the top worth player on the Friendship Gulag side.
Missing bottom. Denied.
Spectre TP's back up top and continues her farm. It's level 6 right now, closing in on 7. But really not the kind of time you expect her to start fighting. This is the kind of times you expect her when a fight breaks up, she shows up a Spectre Dagger and she runs into the trees.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
With a lot of heroes in the mid, trying to just to protect the Invoker, I guess. Chaotic Offering not going to be available for another minute. Oh, the Fated Bonds being thrown out, but not really bonding with anything. And look at Stampede being used up top. They're trying to get a kill on Mr. Sinister. The slow does connect on him, and now the last hit given to Chinchilla. Very well timed there. Both teams taking some kills here and there, and the lead now sits at about 1,000 gold lead and 1,000 experience lead, dropping
Lucky find.
in favor of Friendship Gulag. And she's just gonna harass Mufasa a little bit.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Mufasa is actually just gonna farm some ancient. He maxed out return, so he's just gonna try to farm it up. Make the most of it.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
So far, both teams are just gonna farm. Chaotic Offering is available now. And Blink is being used away to get away from the illusion just in case. I haven't seen a Sonic Wave being shown out thus far, and these three heroes actually linger mid for a really long time. Abaddon has borrowed time now. Disruptor is very close to his static storm, still like 3 creeps away. Not too sure how it works for shared creeps. They may be able to catch Joe. Joe's just gonna TP. He's not gonna risk walking down here. He's just gonna TP down bottom and probably looking to drop a ward, maybe up cliff here or on the other side. Where's he gonna go with this ward? That's pretty funny. That's where he TP'd from. They're gonna rotate in from the back. Does Mr. Sinister has a Blink Dagger? He does. They may be able to jump on X7. The jump now does come in, and the Hex comes in as well. But a Sonic Wave now connects on 2, and they will burst one down immediately. Chinchilla comes in, gets the Spectral Dagger on Jill, and there's no way Jill's getting out of this. And will be 2 for nothing. And the Chaotic Offering being baited out as well. Really no result from that Chaotic Offering. And they're now just trying to get the kill on the golem. Just putting forward for the golem. Oh, the fight is not available. That probably evens out the odds. No, actually pull forward and just pulling back and forth again. But 7x7, based on get engagement, now has his static storm, so can start being a real annoying guy, you know? They're actually moving away from the middle lane. Oh, he's actually just gonna use him to farm up the jungle a little bit. Pico's gonna TP top. They want to try to get a kill on Chinchilla, but she's going to realize something's wrong and begin to back away. Nav and Fever being used on 7x7, and he's being slowed, but that's just about it, honestly. Sentry Ward being dropped down, so a very fresh ward will immediately be rewarded. That's pretty unlucky for him. But the Glimpse may be coming back. Nope, not going to be able to catch it. They may, however, find a more favorable target in 2 gold at the bottom. As Blink is still not available. Very close for Mufasa. But he has the level, but he does not have the gold. So Slada actually catching up based on gold. He's actually slightly more, yeah, just a Blink Dagger difference. The 400 gold towards a Blink Dagger. But on experience wise, he is 1 full level above him. 2 deaths to his name though. And finally the Slada has 4 deaths but 5 kill involvements. And Mufasa actually has 0. I would have felt he, okay, well, the 0 is probably not exactly a right representation. Because sometimes like Stampede, he was totally involved with some of the kills. But does not credit him because he wasn't the one that do any damage. Trinket is going to be dropped. And we have a 4-man converging down here. Chaotic Offering is not available until 12 seconds. So they're probably going to pressure this tower since Chaotic Offering is very likely going to be up and available. Glyph and Fortification is available. They are going to call Glyph right now. And they may look to get a good static storm maybe. Glimpse is available. They will pull him up, and Aesthetic Storm does drop down on that. EMP being thrown out as well, so everyone will just back away. Isaac takes the whole thing. The Chaotic Offering comes down on 3, and our Sonic Wave will finish Caesar off, but the other support on the other side goes down as well. They bring down the Lion as well, so now they have a second support. They do manage to bring down Chinchilla. Oh, Chinchilla is actually not dead yet. She's still alive. And To Go goes down instead, and that is a team wipe for his support. A little bit. I actually felt they misplayed to begin with. They didn't start really well. The only thing they pulled back was the Warlock, and they weren't able to burst the Warlock down because Invoker threw in the Tornado, and Warlock was able to drop his Chaotic Offering. But somehow they were able to just kill everyone without losing any key cores. But a very good Sonic Wave nonetheless. So I think Sonic Wave hits on 3. That's just the effect of the almost a semi-carry. Sinister now jumps forward, gets a stun on Radicat, but immediately gets healed up. That's about it. She's gonna blink away before anything else can happen. Kinetic Field gets thrown up, and they're just gonna back away from this. Static Storm's available in 15 seconds, and Chaotic Offering, which was wasted in the last fight, it's not going to be available for another 90 seconds. That's the strength of Disruptor, I personally feel. He's just able to just throw out the Static Storm so often that it's really, really annoying. Visibility is now available on 7x7, so we'll see whether he is able to just pick off anyone. Potentially the Invoker. He does come up and drop down a ward, so he will not be able to do much with that. He does have a Sentry Ward though, so he may just D-ward that immediately after this. Once again, 7x7's ward gets D-ward immediately. One he dropped here got D-ward immediately. I think it was Warlock that D-warded it too. And let's see. Yes, he is coming here to get the D-ward, and he will get that D-ward. That's pretty sad for him. Taking a lot of damage. May be able to run away from this. A Stampede saves the Spectre. There wasn't really much to lose actually. She had all the gold she needed. No Sunstrike, no 1-level Extort, and now a big fight coming in. Top Finger given to the Queen of Pain, and he will be brought down. The stun misses Milgard though, and Borrow Time will trigger, and he will heal to full. Haunts now comes in with the Radiance, maybe able to bring someone down. Chinchilla throws up the Spectre Dagger, connects on Kiko, but I don't think he was able to finish anyone. Jill on the back gets burned down by the Radiance. Milgard gets really, really low, and Blink Spotter from Sinister throws out the stun. Chinchilla continues to chase Caesar down. They do get a second support. Lord gets really, really low. Mufasa right there, and he's now throwing him up. The Spectre Dagger connects on Kiko. Sinister comes in, stuns on 2. The Radiant's still doing a crazy load of work right now, and 7x7 in a dangerous position. Sinister not going to follow up. Chinchilla's still alive. He's dancing around, and the blink now. Ooh, the glimpse potentially killing him. Actually, not gonna try to glimpse him back. Actually, glimpse and Spectre Dagger may be able to kill him. That was just a thought. And now the Sunstrike will come in and misses him. Finally, he does skill 1 level into Sunstrike. And Slack Ball's coming up in Chinchilla. Once again, a quick reminder, this is the Amateur Dota 2 League. This is Amateur Dota 2 League North American entry level semifinals, best of 3 between Friendship Gulag and Team Welfare. This is game 2. Game 1 belongs to Friendship Gulag. And we will see how this game plays out. Currently it looks like it's slightly in favor of Friendship Gulag, but as we have seen from the last game, a 10,000 goal lead means nothing as long as you lose a major team fight. Late in the game especially. Chinchilla will proceed to farm up the jungler, and a lot of dive actually trying to get the kill on the Abaddon.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
But Milgard was able to just walk away from that, and now someone else might run into each other. Joe once again dropping down what deep inside the jungle.
Soldier's fortune.
He does spot up this Chinchilla though.
Haste.
Observer Ward right here will spot the Milgard up. And so far a pretty passive game after the periodic aggression. But it's now 2 tower to 1 tower. Welfare with the slight favor in tower and slight favor in goal as well. And experience. That's about it. The Sentry Ward will not spot any observers whatsoever. And a quick item update. Looks like Joe is working towards a 4-staff. Eel Scepter already picked up by Kiko. Third Glow with the BKB, working towards the BKB. Very, very close, I believe. Yes, very, very close indeed. And a Battle Fury already out and available with just a casual Moby Mask. Caesar looks like picks up his off Wizardry, but I'm gonna say that's gonna work towards a direct. I got him Scepter. Blink Dagger available on Mr. Sinister, but only a Helm of Iron View, potentially building to a Helm of Dominator, or maybe even Amulet, not too sure just yet. Kiko in danger. He's actually in a pretty dangerous position. No one to follow up from 7x7, even if he gets anything done though. Very random. Kinetic Field being dropped right there.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
And on the Dire side, we do have Chinchilla with the Radiance, of course, and looks like he's picking up a Blade of Alacrity. Maybe leading towards the Diffuser Blade, I think. Mufasa picks up a Blink Dagger, working towards a Pipe. Yeah, actually completed the Pipe right now. And Scepter on Radicat, pretty early one as well. Queen of Pain requires that early Scepter as well. Smoke coming up on Chinchilla now. Yeah, trying to get that kill right there, and the Tornado, he will be spotted. Blinks forward, the stun misses from Mr. Sinister though. EMP throws him up, and right now the Stampede use, he will be able to get away from this. May need to hide in there, and the Static Storm comes in on the Kiko. Oh my god, the Eel Scepter dodges the Sonic Wave, but I don't think he's going to survive this. Haunts being used, he will jump to the other side of the way. 3 down now, and the that's an exchange kill. That's I guess okay. Finger being given to Chinchilla, and he will go down, and now the BKB runs up. That's thrown back to goal. Will be able to get a return kill on Express. Almost gets a return kill on Mufasa, but that will be a 2 for 5, and very, very well taken fight by Friendship Gulag. Oh wow, that's a lot of goal change. They don't lose that much goal, but the other side gains a lot, and Mufasa is the one that gains a lot. And more importantly, Spectre did not lose goal. She actually gained 600 goal. I believe she got like 2 or 3 kills maybe. Spectre killed 2. The engagement on Spectre actually gets Spectre 2 kills, and Spectre actually got the kill on Lion first before she dies, so she will get the extra experience. Will just shield up and walk away from this. This are trying to chase
Radiant's
actually.
middle tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified.
Fortification. Glyph of Fortification will be thrown out to prevent Mufasa from doing too much damage on the middle tower. The only thing intact right now is their towers, and that's what they want to get.
Radiant's
So it looks like we're gonna see an amulet being picked up by Slada very soon.
Unlucky find.
And he picks up a Pipe of Insight as completed. So Queen of Pain will pick up an Augur Club, so that's very likely just going to be turned into BKB.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
No one else has actually picked up anything significant, and Diffuser Blade actually completed on the Spectre. Ooh, that is a big item pickup. Armlet potentially flying out. Yes, it is flying out. And Kiko, what is it? Hex maybe? I'm not too sure whether it's going to be Hex or Trin Core, but I think Hex is definitely more useful. PA completes Helm of Dominator and does not have actually any extra cash. And the two supports are being typical like two supports with nothing much to give. And XX7 drops out a Static Storm. He does manage to burst out. Whoa, heals up a lot. Sinister gets burst out, the stun comes in. And now trying to get a Sunstrike. Does not connect on anybody. Will push Caesar back, and it will be a 3 for nothing right there. They weren't able to burst him down fast enough, and Mufasa blinks forward, wasn't able to get the stun Storm off. And Chinchilla coming in and just bursting him off. And I believe that was a mechanism from someone. That was a lot of heal.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
Can't be just an Abaddon heal, right? Healed him a lot. How much does Abaddon heal for? 250. I don't know. It felt like 7x7 was just about to die, and then he took a lot of healing. Maybe an urn. I don't know, but that was a very well taken fight for them. They managed to keep 7x7 alive, and for him to drop the Static Storm. And I thought once he dropped the Static Storm, he was technically Sacrificial Lamb already. And a Tornado comes in, does not connect on anyone. Chaotic Offering drops down on 2, and the Sonic Wave connects on 3 actually. And now Sinister gets really low again. One more hit, probably that should be sufficient. And Kiko is still alive. 7x7 taking him down. Glimpse being pull him back. But that will be a 4 for 2 actually. They do finish a lot of people off, and the PA with the BKB, I believe, is able to get a lot of things done right there. And that was a big favor for Team Welfare, taking 1800 gold home with that. They will push up, maybe even get a T2 right here.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Sonic Wave very well played over there. Static Storm a little bit out of position, and actually he didn't use Static Storm. He used Static Storm in the previous fight, so he wasn't going to be able to use Static Storm in that fight. A little bit too aggressive from them. The only teamfight control, major teamfight control they had was the Static Storm, and a Blink now coming in. He may be able to catch. Nope, not going to be able to do it. Thought he was going to be able to catch to Glow, but honestly he won't be able to do it alone to Glow.
Mine.
Looks like the push will continue down mid, and so far Sharp favored, now turning back once again, back to about 8,000. Actually now it's down to 0 gold lead after that tower has been included, and almost 0 experience lead as well. Once again, as I said, I really enjoyed this quarterfinal series with Friendship Gulag against VAG last season. It was really even, and now I'm really enjoying this match as well. It's very even game, and the game could go anywhere, anytime. Though it does look like for now Friendship Gulag has a slight favor. Still comes back down to execution.
Double damage.
Mechanism is about to be completed on Disruptor. Do they have a mechanism on the other side? No one's actually working towards a mechanism, so a quick item update on both sides. 4 stars is completed on Geo, Amulet completed on Mr. Sinister, Basher completed on 2 gold, so that's a big item pickup right there. And let's see what he's going to get. So it looks like it's going to be a Hex. It's going to be a Hex for the Invoker.
This should make my life easier.
Chinchilla completes his diffuser blade as we mentioned earlier on, going to pick up a casual Yasha, so probably building towards a Manta Star. That's pretty standard. Smoke now coming up from here, so we may have a very big fight, but they are rotating away actually.
Radiant's bottom tower
They
is
may
under
actually spot, they
attack.
do spot Joe now. They want to ping it out. Joe is in deep trouble right here. He's in a very bad position. Haunt is being used to cancel all the blink. They need to burst him down now. Sonic Wave comes in. They do not manage to burst him down. They do actually finally manage to burst him down. And this may look pretty bad. Pipe has been activated. Mufasa gets burst down as well. PA doing a lot of crit damage on the back. And now will be the carry versus the carry. The crits are coming in, but the Radiance is burning him with the Gleamer Cape. And that is an excellent play from Milgard right there, saving Chinchilla and getting the kill on the PA. Very well played from Milgard. And once again, I would say the support there playing a key role. 2000 goal swing in favor of Friendship Gulag, and they will likely be able to take the return tower for themselves. Chinchilla is actually just going to back away. And he will pick up the Manta style recipe. But that's because the ultimate is already on the courier. So the tower will be taken by Milgard, actually taken by the creep. And he will pick up a medallion, another supportive item. That will be very key. Dropping the Solar Chris on Spectre. Gives Spectre the extra evasion 25% to deal with the PA's 50%, or you could 30% actually, or you could drop it on the PA and make her miss by 30%. And those are all annoyings, and you're always annoying because every single potential chance to miss is a potential chance to crit. Mr. Sinister now TP into this distance, and the hot from the Spectre though, I would say very well played. But they now do jump forward on 7x7, and they managed to burst him down before he's able to drop any static storm once again. But Spectre on the back, pulling the creeps away, is taking a lot of gold from the burning of the creeps.
Under attack.
And mobbling forward, they are trying to catch her right now. The Eel Scepter does connect right now, and EFP comes in. The Manta Star pushes her just away. The dagger connects, but I don't think they will be able to bring her down. Supports are coming in. The stun misses again. They do manage to burst her down right before anything could happen. And they do manage to get a second one right now. And Radicat is in deep danger. Blink available in 1 second. Does manage to blink out. Why she didn't blink? I'm not too sure what was that. Somehow Spectre gets a triple kill while she's dead. Spectre gets a triple kill while she is dead. That is hilarious, honestly. So it will be a 3-for-3, and now the damage on Milgard trying to bring her down.
Radiant's bottom
And
tower
not
is
sufficient
under
enough
attack.
to bring him down.
Double
Medallion
damage.
available once again, still waiting for him. He will now pick up the medallion finally, and will buy up some wards as well.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Shipstick completed on Invoker, so that could turn the fight around. But Manta Star completed on the Spectre as well. Blade Mail very soon on Mufasa.
Has fallen to the field.
He had solo and got the Aegis. Still pretty far away from his mechanism. Well, it's only far because he's a 5th position support, I guess. If you're a carry, 200 gold is probably not that much. I'm not too sure why Milgard isn't giving him all the gold. He should be giving 7x7 the gold, man. He needs that mecha. Keeping him alive would have been very different in both those fights. Keeping him alive means he would have been able to drop Static Storm. And that's almost all he's used. Drop the Static Storm, stay alive, and die. Because if you stay alive at the end of the fight, you could glimpse anyone who ran away back to the fight. As mechanism is completed, Guardian Greaves, of course, will probably be. Oh no, actually, I think Scepter would likely be the next item. Kako comes deep inside with the Force Staff. She drops down. Spots up. Mr. Sinister spots him up. Wants to bring him forward, but the Hot comes up to prevent that. Dagger, and he comes in right now. Oh, misses Caesar very, very sadly, and they now will be able to focus Sinister down. He does throw out the Manta Star though. Salada goes down on the back. And do manage to get one kill. They are trying to focus Chugo now. Chugo now will focus on Radicat. He gets burst down very, very low. Still trying to get a kill. Mufasa will get a kill. Mufasa Milgar gets borrowed time and he will go down. And Aegis is coming right back up. Grow comes in with the finger but goes down to the creep. Anyway, Chaotic Offering being thrown down, but he will stay alive. And now a dagger. No go for a dagger actually. Sonic Wave being thrown up. Not really enough to finish anyone off. To go now gets a triple kill. Wow, that crit. And an ultra kill going her way. And very, very lucky crit and a lot of miss coming out for To Go. And that's the thing you hate about PA, I guess. It's so luck based. When you don't have any miss, when you don't have any miss, you're just a useless hero. You don't have any crit, you're just a useless hero. And PA is one of those heroes that it's more based on RNG than any form of skill. You just jump in and you pray for the crit, you pray for the evasions. Chinchilla actually taking a lot of risks with the Sunstrike right now. He does have 3000 gold. I'm not too sure what he's going to build into. And Abaddon, Milgard probably still working towards the Solar Quiz.
Top tower has fallen.
The Blade Mill is going to be very important to deal with the PA, especially since Satanic is now being purchased. And she's really running her time down. She's only have 5 seconds on her BKB right now. And I do think the Hex is an important item that King of Pain needs to pick up very, very soon. Wish it doesn't look like she's anything close to it. So the next key item would be a Scepter on Disruptor.
Radiant's bottom tower is under
Chinchilla
attack.
is storing up a significant amount of gold though. I'm not too sure what he's building towards.
Well-gotten gains. Double damage.
Now Spectre is just gonna farm the junker up, throws up a smoke. Still going. Oh, he actually cancels the smoke. Oh my god. What was that? They both cancel out their smokes. (7x7) reveals himself though. And it's just gonna act like nothing is happening. 3 of them are here. Haunt can come in anytime. 7x7 is out of position. The stun on 2. Immediately get attacks out Mufasa. And the finger being thrown out on him as well. The pipe being thrown out at the right time. But Mufasa gets really, really low. And not too sure why he isn't trying to finish him off. And now at the back, the Abyssal Blade comes down. They finish up the Spectre. But the ultimate comes out a little bit too late. And 7x7 is in a dangerous, dangerous position. The mechanism is being popped right now. Way too late, honestly. They do lose 1. They finish 4 up though, but 2 God is very, very healthy and will be able to kill a lot of people right now. And there are 4 of them, but they really just can't take 2 God alone, especially with the 2 golems right here. The fight was favorable for them, definitely. They lost the Spectre, their main damage dealing, so they are not going to be able to do a lot of things. And as you can see, it's just one hero. It's just the RNG hero, that's all. It's just all up down to RNG, the number of crits she's being thrown out. And that's it. If she doesn't crit, they lose the fight. As you can see, she's the only one alive. All the other 4 is dead, and they hardly do any damage. From the recap, you can see that PA is the only one doing any form of damage. Actually, everyone else is like below 500 to 600 damage. That's just the sad part for what's happening right now. PA is leading, as you can see, by about almost 10,000 gold lead. Now sitting about like 7,000, and it's in favor here. 5,000 gold lead from Welfare, and purely onto Gulag. And they just now, the whole team has to just pray that she crits and she has evasion. And they really need a Hex. They really need the Hex, and they really need the Aghanim Scepter on Disruptor. Once they get that, To Go is going to have a really, really hard time. But they took that fight really well. They finished off 4 heroes, they left to go alone and they back away. And looks like Queen of Pain is going to work towards that Hex, but she's really far away though. More of those fights would probably be favorable for Red Cat. Getting like 1 or 2 kills and being involved with 4 and then just leaving without dying. That's going to help her get her Hex really quickly. And the Hex is going to... Hex does not cancel evasion anymore. But it's still something. It's still a lockdown to deal with the PA. You still need to deal with the 50% evasion, but you're not going to deal with the 350% crit. Or is it 450? And there's smoke now. Are they going to go for Roshan? Roshan's not up yet. And they are actually going to rotate up top. They're probably going to find Mufasa. They may even be able to pick his... Oh, they're not going to be able to pick his Tranquil Boots off. And they're going to just kill him. So they do get 1 kill out of that. Slada will be the one getting the last hit. And that's 1 smoke used.
Radiant's bottom tower
For
is
12,000
under
gold.
attack.
They do ping him up here though. The ward right there. And the full team's now rotating up top
Radiant
to try to
structures
catch
are
him.
fortified.
And she realized something's wrong. And she's just about to...
Radiant's
She's gonna
bottom
sell a
tower
Postman
has
Shield.
fallen.
And she's gonna TP away. Oh, she's gonna get a TP. And she's just gonna reveal herself back again. And looks like Heart is probably coming. Yes, Heart is coming. And Heart is completed on Chinchilla as well. Blade Mail
Dire's
completed
middle
on the
tower
Centaur
is
War
under
Runner.
attack.
And respawn in 40 seconds. Joe working towards a mechanism right now, and Hex and Eel Scepter available on Kiko. I got him Scepter on Caesar as we've seen in the last game. Looks like he's working towards a... and now, okay, let's pause for that. Brought back into the game, he blinks forward, the Hot is being used, and a glimpse now on Sinister. Not exactly the most important hero, but he just managed to bring him down. Tugo comes in now with the Hex though, the finger! Spectre kills Lion after she fingers, and now Tugo gets really low on the back. And oh, she gets finished off, and the godlike streak goes the way of the Queen of Pain, and the Hex is coming, and the double edge now full storm connects, and Caesar goes down, and that's 4 for nothing. And this time they do manage to get him, but Tugo will go. Actually, not Tugo. Actually, Caesar will be able to get more, and they're now trying to finish off the golems, who will give them 75 gold each, and that's once again 4 for 1. And this time they do get to kill
Radiant's
Tugo.
top tower has fallen.
A 7,000 experience swing right there, 3,300 gold in favor of
Radiant's bottom tower
Friendship
is under
Gulag,
attack.
and a 14,000 gold loss for Friendship for Welfare. And the Sunstrike double damage for Chinchilla, and he's going to be able to take this Roshan very easily. And the tornado comes in but misses Chinchilla sadly. Or at least funnily it misses Chinchilla. She actually picks a TP back up just in case.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
And the second Sunstrike is coming in, but that's not really going to do much damage, especially since he's not a main and sword hero. He has 3, so just going to do 225 shed between 2, and Chinchilla will now pick up the Aegis of Immortal. Haste is being picked up by Kiko, but he does have Ghost Walk. He was probably trying to snatch the Aegis. And Hex is now completed. The godlike streak really gave her a lot of gold. Hex is now completed, and now more ways to deal with to glow. Just in general, and they will now be able to start pressuring the towers a little bit. A buyback was expanded in the last fight by Mufasa though. That's why he's a little bit set back right now. He is not that. He is falling further behind this Slada. And Mr. Sinister once again being picked off very early as usual. As expected, the Solar Creep is being completed. The Abaddon and Chinchilla with the Aegis is going to stand forward and take this T2.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower
Will lose the
has fallen.
T2 uncontested, not going to even try. And one pushing forward far away is to glow. He's going to TP back towards base and heal up to max just to be sure. They need to have a very good fight. They need to kill Chinchilla twice. They need to remember. Oh my god, the stun was wasted. Definitely because cancelled by the Radiance, and a little bit of misplay right there. But the negative armor is being thrown down on Chinchilla. and he's chipping a lot of damage, half damage, more than 50% already dropped down right here. Chinchilla is still very, very healthy. Solar Crisp being dropped on her. Deafening Blast being used on her, so she will not be able to attack. Gao comes in with the stun, EMP being dropped out as well. Chinchilla is just going to tank it up. But now the ultimate drops down and the Diffuser Blade immediately being used on Mufasa, now being focused down but not really being able to be focused down. Satanic being used, Abyssal Blade, the Hex now being cast out to Gulag. Now they will be able to focus her down and the ultimate being thrown out. Geo gets really, really low. Sonic Wave comes in and finishes off 2 heroes. Actually just one. A buyback coming up from Invoker. Kiko getting really low once again. Tuglo needs to stay alive. He's their only hope. The Full Storm comes in to Tuglo. The Double H comes in. They do burst her down. Chinchilla gets the kill. And now Invoker gets rid of her. Sizzle gets glyphed back. Not glyphed back, sorry. But he's dead. That's for sure. Kiko is still alive, but the Double H from Mufasa will finish that kill. Sinister now gets slow up and a buyback now comes up for Tuglo. Oh, that could be the problem. Everything they've used to lock Tuglo down is now on cooldown. And they will now try to finish Sinister off. Oh my god, where's Tuglo? Where's Tuglo? Tuglo is all the way behind. He does not have BKB, I believe. That's probably one of the reasons she's not jumping in. BKB is actually available. Abyssal available as well. Satanic too. Why isn't she engaging? She's going to lose the whole lane of Rax, and they do lose the whole lane of Rax, and that's 10,000 gold swing in that one fight. They lost 4 heroes and expanded 3 buybacks. And that is just disastrous. A Hex coming up onto Glow. He's now BKB up on the back, getting a really nice crit on Ready Cry, but that's not really what is going. Abyssal Blade being used on Chinchilla, but really Chinchilla doesn't care. She's still full on HP, and now she will turn on Jill. She will finish Jill off. Unstoppable streak for her. And I honestly, personally, I think this is probably GG. They can't deal with Chinchilla anymore. And Chinchilla will just be picking them off one by one. They can't wait for everyone to come back alive. They're just going to lose more and more towers every time they do that. And Gulag jumps in again, tries to finish off Mustafa. The Hex is being thrown up. The Full Storm still available. No mana. The Double H being thrown up. Gulag's about to get burst down. Jumps on 7x7. Not even able to finish 7x7. She goes down. That's a dieback. That's 2 minutes on the sideline. And that's a full lane of Rax for sure. And now Invoker comes back up alive. All around very low except for Chinchilla actually. And the Tornado now throws everyone up. May be able to finish someone off. Actually, no, not being able to. Caesar coming in, trying to focus someone off. That's probably going to be Mega Crit. Ultimate being shown off. Sinister comes in with the stun on 4 actually. Very, very good stun, but everyone is just deafening blast up. And they will get the full lane of Rax, and it will be Mega Crit. And Mufasa still throwing up the Double H, and he will actually kill himself. Chinchilla going in for the T4 right now. The Sinister jumps forward, once again missing the stun again. And Chinchilla still forward with the Aegis. You haven't even lost the Aegis, and Ultimate being dropped down. Looks like maybe in focus, but Mechanism kills them up. And Chinchilla now sweeping it up again, killing 2, killing 3. And this is just killing 2. The third one was dead a long time ago, and Joe comes in with a Hex on Chinchilla. She still has the Aegis. And Finger of Death being thrown out, and the Aegis is still low. She has 10,000 gold available, and she's just gonna back away. Probably go back to base, heal up. I would say maybe buy a Boots of Trevor. Aegis is gone, so the regeneration rune will trick into place, and she will heal back up to maximum HP. Well, I personally say get a Boots of Trevor, upgrade your Diffuser Blade, and yeah, there we go. Boots of Travel level. Maybe Diffuser Blade recipe? No. What is the courier coming out with? Oh wow! Why is the courier coming out? That's the weirdest way to buy something, honestly. Oh, that's funny. I think she didn't realize she didn't pick the items up, and wow, she just bought Butterfly and she still has buyback. She just bought Butterfly and Boots of Trevor and she still has buyback. And there you go, she's going to be able to sell the face boot and still has 1,000 gold surplus. And she can actually upgrade her Diffuser Blade, and she does. She upgrades the Diffuser Blade. And now she is officially fully 6 slotted. She's not going to TP down bottom. And Manta Star up, and she's gonna send the illusion to push this lane out. And they're gonna deal with Mega Crypts actually. And this game's probably very solidly 20,000 gold lead. And she did 30,000 gold experience lead, but now it's pulled back to about 24,000. And they want to end the game. Mufasa is drawing the line in the middle. It's like, get down the middle, end this game. I do not want this game to be dragged out anymore. And this is probably prime time to push in as well. The bottom lane is pushing in, the top lane is arriving, and the middle lane creep is also arriving. And of course, Chinchilla available to throw up the haunt anytime. And now with a very, very fab hero she is. She's the first time I've actually seen a Spectre not go, a very late game Spectre not go Skadi. Using stuns on the creep actually. Definitely Burst being used to prevent the illusion from attacking, but the radiance from the illusion will do sufficient amount of damage. And Scepter is now completed on Disruptor simply from that crazy amount of kills. Let's just see what everyone has picked up. Offering being picked up right here, and Sinister gets burst down really, really low. The Meteor and EMP will not hit anyone. The Refresher coming up, actually this time connecting on 2. The ultimate now drops down, but to go already BKB out. Actually not able to BKB out. She's being focused down, and she will go down. That's very likely GG. And GG, well played. He's being caught by Joe. And congratulations to Friendship Gulag. They have won the series, this time much more convincingly than the first game. They will go to the finals, which will be played next week, same time. Once again to everyone, this is the Amateur Dota 2 League North American entry level semi-finals. Friendship Gulag has won this series. They will go to the finals next week. And I believe Team Resilience is the winner on the other side. And congratulations to them. Once again, my name is Belsi Tofu. You can find me on YouTube, Twitch TV, Twitter, Facebook. Like and subscribe, all those kind of stuff. And thank you very much for watching. I will see you next week. Goodbye.